My dear students, welcome to my today's online class on water pollution. One topic in EVS paper, which is a compulsory non-core paper for graduation of all streams of MEERA B K Lectures University. We will discuss about water pollution, causes, effects, and preventive measures, all that, the way we did for air pollution. You can see in the first slide, here is some clear water, unpolluted water, and if some unwanted effluents or contents are added to this water pollution, added to this water, automatically it loses its original property, and then we say the water is polluted. How it is polluted, what are the sources, what are the effects, we shall discuss in next coming few PPTs. Now, first we shall discuss the definition of water pollution. Water pollution can be defined as presence of solid, liquid, or gaseous contaminants in such concentrations that may alter the quality of water. So, if there are extra additions of solid matter, other liquids, and even gaseous contaminants, we say water is no more good for potable purposes. Then we say water is polluted. So it is also defined as the addition to water of an excess material or even heat which is harmful to the living organisms or which impairs the beneficial use of water. Then also we say the water is polluted. Sometimes these industrial effluents, they release hot water through their outlets, and when all these fish populations will die, then also we say water is polluted. Then what exactly you mean by pure form of water? Rain that comes in all different forms, that is precipitation depending on the temperature of the atmosphere, okay? That is actually the purest form of water in the form of rain, snow, sleet, hail, etc. And if this water is polluted by the addition of pollutants, then it becomes polluted water, okay? Then next aspect what you have to discuss is causes of water pollution. The principal sources of water pollution happen to be domestic waste, sewage system, solid waste, industrial waste, acid rain, oil industry, aquatic plants, etc. So these are the 7 major causes which bring about changes in the water quality and resulting ultimately in water pollution. Okay. Then we shall see one by one domestic waste. When you dump household waste into water, like what has been shown in the PPT, either in the form of solids or in the form of liquid, then we say water gets polluted. Okay. Then sewage waste, you can see in this PPT lot of dirty water being released from sewage outlets into the water bodies, thereby creating pollution of the water. Then third one is dumping of solid wastes. This solid waste causes a blockage in flow of water. It causes not only water pollution but also air pollution, and for all this polythene is the main solid waste that causes water pollution. Okay, solid waste. Then fourth one happens to be industrial waste. Industrial waste containing paper, rubber, metallic outlet things, aluminium waste, etc. They are drawn directly into the water and that pollutes the water, and especially the case becomes intense when these industries are located on the banks of rivers, like maybe the polyfibers factory in Harihar on the banks of Tungabhadra river, or sometimes even particulate matters will bring about pollution, not only water, air also. Okay. Then fifth cause is acid rain. Normally if rain, pure rain is unpolluted water, but these sulfur dioxide emissions, will be there because of release from factory, etc. And the clouds, react with this sulfuric acid, and whatever rainwater comes will not be pure. In that case, it will be acidic, and that is called acid rain, which harms the vegetation and also quality of the water. So acid rain is one source that causes pollution. Then oil industry, you can see how this is various unwanted gases are being released into the water body because of oil industry, and so also the next PPT. Then aquatic plants, aquatic plants like water hyacinth, ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನ ಅಂತರ್ಗಂಗೆ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. This water hyacinth is an aquatic plant, that causes water pollution. It is a long-lived plant which grows faster in water bodies and absorbs all essential nutrients from water, and it is fatal for marine organisms. It is not fetal, sorry for the spelling, it is fatal for all marine organisms. To quote an example, a few years back, this entire Hebbala lake was full of this water hyacinth weed. Okay? Then this water hyacinth is also known as the terror of Bengal due to its abundance. Okay? Then causes of water pollution, yet one more cause happened to be the religious cause, when you leave Ganesha idol, Ganesha Visarjana irbodu, or when they perform death rituals on the banks of rivers, or on Mahalaya Amavasya day when they give tarpanas on the banks of rivers, they all will add to the water pollution. Okay. Then death of aquatic organisms, if they die en masse, that can be one of the reasons for water pollution. Okay. Then after having known the different ways and means how the water gets polluted, now we shall study a few PPTs that will tell us about the effects of water pollution. First effect is rivers are changed into dustbins. Rivers are changed into dustbins, and as a result there will be acute shortage of drinking water. Then there will be one more detrimental effect of water pollution is increase in BOD value. BOD is biological oxygen demand, which is defined as the measure of dissolved oxygen. It is not dissolved oxygen required to decompose the organic matter in water biologically. Pure water has a BOD less than 1 ppm parts per million, whereas polluted water will have greater than 5 ppm. So again, there will be increase in the values of BOD. One more detrimental effect of water pollution. Okay. Then how are you going to control this water pollution? First thing is you can address this by stabilization of ecosystems and then using water hyacinth to remove the water pollutants, then using chemical methods like ion exchange, that's a chemical process, reverse osmosis, what we normally use in our water purifiers, what we put in our houses to get drinkable water, then precipitation, coagulation, and cooling methods, recycling, etc. These are all the different methods to regulate or control water pollution. Then control measures, stabilization of ecosystem. You have to reduce the waste at source level. Then you have to bury the organic waste. Then management of fish population, proper and wise use of water. By all these methods, you can stabilize your ecosystem. Then establishment of sewage treatment plant. Here I have shown the basic plan of sewage treatment plant, where the pipes take water to treatment center and then screening will happen. Then primarily the water is put to treatment stage. Then the same water undergoes a secondary treatment, then tertiary treatment, and finally you will get filtered water, which is good enough to use for all domestic purposes and also for potable purposes. Okay. So establishment of sewage treatment plants, and then ion exchange method. This is a chemical process. In this, all nitrates are soluble and thus are more difficult to remove. Resins or zeolites can be used to exchange the nitrate ions in polluted water with hydroxide ions. Positive ions, that is anions, can also be exchanged with hydrogen ions. So the resulting hydroxyl and hydrogen ions will combine to form water. Okay, this is a tertiary treatment, ion exchange method. Same thing has been shown here. Then reverse osmosis. Here is the schematic representation where the polluted water, where you apply lot of pressure and then you will collect back the pure form of water. This process is reverse osmosis. In fact, ROs, water purifiers, what we use in our houses to get pure drinking water is based on reverse osmosis. Okay. Then, my dear students, in this talk, I have discussed all the facts about water pollution, causes of water pollution, effects of water pollution, and how to address these issues pertaining to water pollution. Thank you for your patient hearing. Let me close my talk for today. Okay, let me close my talk for today. Thanks.